Welcome back to Wiseman Company, everyone. Ben here. Today we're going to take a look at some products from HRF Concepts. Now, these are some some would say simple 3D printed products. At least I think they're pretty 3D printed. They're polymer products. I think they add some value to your build, and that's why I wanted to share them. They'll add some value to your optic, or in this case, your AR-15. Two things I recently picked up. I've picked up some other stuff from them in the past. And I think they're just a good buy, honestly. And that's why I wanted to share it. So we're gonna put this on first. This is a magwell from HRF Concepts. This is how it comes in the package, kind of cool. And if you need directions for install, you just scan the QRF code. Let's take a look here. Packaging is nice. A Ziploc bag. Comes with a tool. That's always handy. I keep a whole pack of these tools that come with products just because you never know. Some stickers. All right, love stickers. Put them on Nalgene bottles. Toss that up to the side. So polymer magwell. Why would I add this? This is basically going to fit on most forged lowers. This is a Centurion lower, Centurion arms, basic forged profile, mil spec profile. And this kind of just fits right on the bottom of there. Makes reloads a little easier, takes the standard magwell, gives it a little bit of a flare, makes reloading a little easier. That's all. So some of you might think, oh, it's not necessary. No, you might be right. But for this particular build, I think it's necessary for me, or at least I find an advantage in adding this. So let's go ahead and add it here real quick. Looks like there's 2 screws in the back. Again, if directions are on the package, you just scan it. Just take these bolts out with the provided tool. Set these off to the side real quick so I don't lose them. Pulls apart. Okay, so in the center running through it, you see some metal parts. These look like really long roll pins. And then you got your brass inserts that your bolts thread into. So let's take this. Yep, fits in there nice and snugly. Let's take this. Hold on, let's see. See what we got going on. Ah, there we go. There we go. And as you can see, you're just gonna push this until it seals up. Nice snug fit, or at least you can get as tight as you can get with your hands. Those bolts should cinch up the rest there for you. Okay, so let's get our bolts. Insert these in here. All right, you can see that gap kind of closing a little bit. Okay, as you can see, gap is gone. You just see that little line there. And we have a magwell installed on this lower. Now, I've used other polymer 3D printed magwells in the past. None of them have a big a funnel as this one. So this has a pretty generous mouth on it. Should make reloads a breeze. Doesn't add a ton of profile to the outside, but you can tell, yeah, if you're looking at it that way, got a lot more surface area in here. Takes out the margin of error. Nice. Okay, that's the first product. Pretty simple to install, easy. I'm not, mechanically inclined or handy by any means, and I got that done. Let's look at the next product. Next product is a cover for the G45 magnifier from EOTech. Now, what does this do? This adds some protection to the outside of the magnifier, but it also locks these turrets in place. These turrets have a tendency to spin and twist. They're very easy to do it. There's not like clicks or anything. If you ever mess around with a magnifier, they turn pretty easily. Let's install this. Again, the installation directions are on the outside of the package. You just scan that. If you're a smart fella, you probably won't even need the installation directions. It's pretty straightforward, intuitive. So take this rubber cover off the magnifier. Just peel her off there. All right, take that off. Now this magnifier is buck naked, all right? And you are going to fit this on there like so. Line up the turrets. See how that lines up with turrets? Like a glove, like it was made for it. Gonna take this back portion, slide it on there as well. There we go. Just like that. This back portion is split, so it kind of like clamshells around there. But as you can see, it's on there. Now we need to put in the hardware. The hardware is very small and tiny. Be sure not to lose it, because if you do, it's going to disappear. Look at this. Those are your nuts. There's a bolt. Tiny, tiny, tiny. All right, let's put them in. So we're going to drop a nut in there and drop a screw in there. There's four nuts, 4 bolts. Sorry, wrong Allen key. And we're just gonna cinch these down. Put all 4 in. Okay, voila, all 4 bolts are in. As you can see, it gives this kind of a magnifier, kind of a cool look. Got some checkering on it, knurling, so it's easier to grab. Still got that protective case around the magnifier itself. You can see your turrets are protected, so they're not as easy to bump or spin. A lot of times when you flip a magnifier up, if they've been rubbing against something, your reticle will be all cockeyed inside of there, and no one likes that. Mount installed back on there. Guys, just wanted to do this video mainly because I think these products add some value to your optic or your build. They're not terribly expensive. They're easy to install. Something to think about. So leave me a comment down below if you guys have used HRF Concepts products. If you have any questions, be happy to answer them. Go to wisemancompany.com to support us. We appreciate all that support. We'll see you on the next video.